Well guys, here I am at the Chrysler dealer down in Bracebridge, Muskoka Chrysler, and new trucks here. And as you can see, it's the Ram TRX. I ordered it back in August and it just showed up. It's the end of March. I guess they had some trouble getting things built with COVID and all that stuff. So I'm just going through it, and I thought, you know, kind of show you guys what it looks like when it comes off the truck. I just opened up the glove box and you can see it looks like, I guess they put extra sensors in. Must be for winter wheels, but I don't know if I want to drive it in the salt. It smells nice in here, that's for sure. So what they're allowing me to do today is kind of walk you guys through the PDI. I'm actually going to take part in that. And I think that'll be really interesting. So bear with me and I'll shoot some videos and how it all takes place and things they look for and that kind of stuff. I thought it'd be real interesting to let you guys know what they look for. You've seen lots of videos out there about bolts missing and all kinds of stuff like that. Why it was missed on the PDIs and stuff like that. I'm not sure how that happened. They're really good to deal with here, and even allowing me to do that kind of stuff. So eventually we'll get into the garage over there, and we'll probably get it up on the hoist, and we'll catch you when we start that. Here we are, we're pulling it into the back of the shop here for the PDI. You can see the mechanic there is pulling it in. That's pretty good, eh? And we're gonna video the PDI so you guys know what goes on and some of the things that get checked. Hopefully the hoist is big enough. Guys are just checking some signal lights and lights as we go here. Making sure she's all safe for the road. So I can't show you guys because there's a lot of personal information on it, but he's on the computer there, and you can almost see the reflection in the truck there behind us, and he's going through some diagnostic stuff, you know, for the PDI, and taking it out of ship mode, and a lot of stuff there on the computer. So I just can't show you that, but it is happening, and it's due process. Just went through all the under hood fluids and everything checks out, so he's just going to get her up on the hoist here now, and we'll get a look underneath and put aside some of those problems that some of the guys in the States have been having with loose bolts and stuff. We're going to check it out. Not that we're bashing any of that, but it's good to know that someone else had pointed those things out, and we can double check those areas to see if there's any problems. It's always good to have an extra set of eyes on things, just as I do when I take my other vehicles in for commercial safety. There's things that I myself miss. We're all human, and when they come from the factory, you know, people are under stress, things got to get out the door, sometimes things get missed, and that's why they do these checks through the dealerships and that kind of stuff, and to make sure everything's tip-top. There she's going up on the hoist, and look at the travel in the rear suspension. The tires are still on the ground. That's something, eh?
How's it going?
Good.
Is this yours?
Yeah.
Nice.
So we're videoing the PDI for everybody. Yeah, the tires are coming off the ground now, but see how far they go down there.
I did, I saw that.
We'll get a look underneath here. Gonna check the tire air pressures. They go through everything here in the PDI. Right up in there.
When are you taking delivery on it?
I think tomorrow or Thursday afternoon.
Okay, usually on the PDIs they tell us this. That's impressive.
You can see the suspension bolts almost looks loose, but it's just a spacer on there. Yeah, no, that looks good. So here's some of the problems with that shock down in the States, and as you can see, and hopefully you guys can see a little farther up, everything's together. I don't see any bolts missing. He's gonna crack the rear diff here and check it for fluid, just to see the level and stuff like that. I'm sure she's probably right up.
Well, they're tilted back like that.
Yeah, they're tilted back, yeah.
Suspension hanging so
As long as
much.
she starts to get damp.
Oh, yep, she's right there.
Perfect. You know, I know there was a video of a guy, I think it was the front diff or something that blew, but and they thought the issue was no fluid. So I don't know how that could have got missed, but quite the difference in the brakes. A lot of electronics and stuff, eh?
Yeah, electric parking brake.
Yeah, wow.
Even to do a brake job on them, you have to go into the radio or the scan tool and set them into service mode, and it retracts the calipers back. And
Wow.
then you're able to push the pistons back and replace the pads.
Hmm. Truck looks pretty clean, but won't be for long, especially when I get her in the mud. It's gonna be fun trying to clean it after, I think.
I find this funny right here.
Yeah, it's probably telescopic in there.
It is.
Yeah.
My I have a 72 GMC where the main drive shaft's like a 5-6 inch pipe, and it thins right down to the
Yeah.
yoke. It's funny just seeing that on a new vehicle.
Yeah.
Wet.
Is she good?
Yep.
Perfect.
Okay. That's all clipped in. Yeah, I see what I mean. How I have to go between the skid plate.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
To get to the
Yeah.
frame.
Yeah. Yeah, it's they got it protecting the because the tanks are plastic. They got the skid plate on there.
She's pretty.
Haven't found any loose bolts yet. Or I'll try to do a video like at Barrett Jackson when they run it over. You know, and you see the underside as they go. I don't know how that'll turn out, but
There's that ran bar in the back.
Yeah. Like cars are at the min lines for expansion, so they got to be at least at the min line or above.
yeah,
So, and then they'll expand with temp.
yeah, for sure. Being that she's ice cold.
Yeah.
There you can see the motor there now. She's on.
Yeah, you can see the big supercharger belt right there,
Yeah.
and then the actual accessory drive belt in front of it.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Nice.
Okay, we got to try. We ended up looking into it, and it was pretty much the same price to get a new truck with 5 years warranty. So,
Yeah.
and then she saw the color, and then she realized how rare that color is supposed to be. Yeah, so that's why she got it.
Mm.
You know, keep this for 100 years.
Right.
We're just going to put the spare tire in the back, put it on the bed mount. We're just letting it down and getting it out of the way. And if you're stuck in the mud and you have a tire problem, you don't want it under the truck anyway. And the factory spare is the exact same rim as you find on the outside, so that's nice too. Not a metal rim or something. So I took the spare tire out, and all in all, just a small scratch there. So as it's being a new vehicle though, of course, I can feel it with my nail. Something must have rubbed it, maybe in transport or maybe from the factory. So they're gonna have a look at that. But all in all, we haven't really found anything with the truck so far. Everything's been really good. Fluid levels are up. Haven't seen any loose bolts in the suspension or anything. So we're win-win so far. Just gotta check a couple more things. Just checking the torque of the tires there, making sure they're all good. We don't want anything falling off. They all seem good. Okay folks, time for the road test. We're just playing around with the camera and with the mechanic, going for a ride for the first time in the truck. We got to do a little road test, check for shimmies and shakes and all that good stuff.
Heads up display right on your dash.
Yeah.
Here on your windshield.
Pretty good.
It does.
So the test drive for you guys to know that it's about 5 kilometers on the new truck, just to kind of shake her down. We're just turning around here now, and he's turning the steering wheel side to side, checking for play or any weird noises or that kind of stuff. Shakes and shimmies, driving over a few potholes.
It's quiet.
But yeah, everything's quiet, everything's good. I only hear the crinkle of the plastic on the seats.
And a little bit of supercharger whine.
Yeah, a little whine there, eh? Truck's making a weird noise. What's that whine?
I don't know, we're gonna have to warranty it.
Even a light foot into her and she can feel her pull, eh?
Yeah, it goes right over 60 kilometers an hour real fast.
Yeah. Can't remember the last time I had a speeding ticket. I think it was on a motorcycle, and cross my fingers I won't have any. I'll have to do it on a closed course,
Yep.
All legal, do it on my own property. I don't want to do it out on the street. Let's be safe.
Yes.
Wink, wink. Okay, here we are. We're back at Muskoka Chrysler. We're just pulling in from the road test. Everything turned out really well, and really pleased with the PDI and our friendly mechanic here, so I'm real happy about that. The customer service that you get here is excellent. So you guys should come down and check them out. There, we did a little road test. We're just checking the fluids one more time, see if we can find out where the oil dipstick is in this beast.
Oh no, I was just looking to make sure we don't have any leaks.
Oh,
or
no
nothing
leaks.
Like that,
Yeah, that's a good
you know.
idea. So far, we're doing really good on this one. All those videos I seen online with some of the problems, we don't see anything like that on this one. I think we got a good one. It was built on a Monday, I believe.
PDI'd on a Tuesday.
Yeah. Good there, vodka.
Right at the full line.
Perfect. Everything checks out good.
2 supercharged.